He's been accused of hiring unlicensed security guards, some of whom presented themselves as police in downtown Nashville. Good evening, everyone. I'm Carrie Sharp.
And I'm Rory Johnston. Well, now the man running one of Nashville's biggest security companies says he's making changes after News Channel 5 investigates questioned exemptions he used, apparently to get around Tennessee law.
News Channel 5 investigates reporter Levi Ismail spoke with Jack Bird of Solaren Risk Management in an interview you will only see here.
Bird still believes that because you're on a police roster, you should be able to wear police working security anywhere in the state. But that's not how the law sees it. You've seen them sitting outside bars and even patrolling downtown Nashville. But can you tell which one of these people, armed with a badge and a gun, is a certified police officer? Neither can we.
I would estimate 50 to 60% of folks that work in this industry are wearing something like this or like that. And that's a problem because there's no accountability. It doesn't say who you are, it doesn't say where you're from, it says nothing.
Jack Bird III runs the private security company Solaren Risk Management. The same Bird now arguing against claims that he's hired unlicensed security guards to patrol downtown Nashville.
This is our company patch, that's our security patch, that's our police patch.
There's hardly much of a difference between the two, but Bird believes this is what sets his team apart from those only posing as police.
That is a crime. Absolutely a crime.
Let me clarify, what is a crime?
So criminal impersonation.
Okay.
That is absolutely. But here's the problem we've had with it. No one prosecutes it.
When this picture was taken last year, Bird was not a certified officer in Tennessee, even though he was a reserve with the Millersville Police Department. That status alone is why he believed he was exempt from Tennessee law, which says security can't wear anything that makes them appear to be police. He also believed this meant that he and some of his employees were exempt from having to get an armed security guard license.
Are you wearing police on your person when you are working downtown Nashville?
Absolutely.
Okay. And can you see how that might be confusing for someone who might think that you are Nashville police?
Absolutely. I understand the question, but there's also another Attorney General's opinion that says you can come from out of your jurisdiction and work in another jurisdiction and still wear police.
Bird handed us multiple Attorney General opinions.
I'm going to give you a copy.
But even these opinions agree with Tennessee law that yes, only full-time sworn police officers are exempted from obtaining an armed security guard's license. The same goes for wearing police. To be a full-time sworn police officer in Tennessee, you have to be certified, which means you've done all the training and gone through the academy. Bird has done neither of those things.
If you're referencing myself, no, I rely solely on an armed guard license at this point. I'm not actively commissioned.
Bird has since left Millersville, so he says he no longer wears police while working security jobs. But what about everyone else working for him? Bird's company signed a deal with the Nashville District Management Corporation, also known as the Downtown Partnership, to offer extra security in downtown Nashville. The man on the left is Millersville Assistant Police Chief Glenn Allred, also working for Solaren, and as News Channel 5 investigates discovered in March, also not a certified police officer.
Every one of our staff members that are working should have an unarmed or armed guard license.
Should have.
To my knowledge, to the best of my knowledge, they do have. Okay. I would be very interested to hear otherwise.
Meet Bethany Catchings. She's the security guard you see in this video working for Solaren at a downtown bar, even though she's never been licensed in Tennessee. Solaren was sued over this altercation at the bar and for another incident a year earlier when they had Catchings working security at a Whole Foods.
Very concerning, very concerning.
We showed Representative Bill Beck of Nashville the photo of Bird and Allred working security in Nashville while identifying themselves as police officers.
They're carrying a gun that could take a person's life at any time. We're relying on them as the general public and as patrons of these establishments to make sure that we are protected.
Beck is very familiar with security guards, having sponsored a bill last year that required these guards at local bars to be trained in de-escalation, CPR, and first aid. Full-time sworn police officers are exempt because they likely already have this training, but Beck says it's frustrating to hear anyone ignore the rules and make their own exemptions.
There needs to be some differential because these people have no responsibility, or they may not even have the training to protect me and others as they're going up and down Broadway.
Bird says he believes that someone who is restricted to only working part-time supervised hours in Millersville can travel to Nashville where they can work countless unsupervised hours. Still, he thinks the laws could be written a little more clearly.
There are many of us in that industry that are calling for accountability, that have asked for help, that have asked for guidance, and we haven't gotten that.
The Tennessee Department of Commerce and Insurance, those responsible for regulating law enforcement and security guards, say they're investigating several complaints related to alleged unlicensed activity. In the meantime, they say they run regular compliance checks on security guards. Still, none of these guards are required to notify the state that they have an exemption before they work these streets, which means unless one of the few state inspectors is there to verify credentials, you might be left wondering on your own if the person you asked for help is who they say they are.
Byrd says until the laws change, he will now require all of those working security for him to have security guards licenses. As for wearing police, he says he's not making changes to their policy just yet because he believes these officers should still carry the same law enforcement powers in between jurisdictions. If you do notice someone wearing police who you suspect may not be, you can contact the state's Private Protective Services Division and file a complaint. We'll leave a link on this story at newschannel5.com. With News Channel 5 Investigates, I'm Levi Ismail.
Thank you, Levi.